Hi guys, welcome back to Devic Hair. It's a pleasure having you here. So in this video we'll be talking about my updated regimen. In my first year, I used to actually wash my hair once a month. I always used to deep condition like every week, and sometimes I co-washed. I continued like researching and trying out things, and I then started washing my hair every week. I was deep conditioning, like doing the whole thing, yeah. But I then noticed again that my hair was drying out really fast. Of course, shampoos strip our hair, so I was doing Prepoo. Not like I wasn't doing that, but I noticed that after I wash my hair, before it starts to feel soft, alive, moisturized, it's like the third, fourth day down the line, and on the sixth day, damn, I'm stripping everything just again. And I wasn't just comfortable with that because my hair didn't have weight. I can't flip my hair and it actually moves. So I kept on like, what will work? What can I do? And trust me, if you know wash day, if you're natural, nigga, wash day is like the societal thing, yeah. Like I prepare mentally, physically, timely for it. Okay, so I needed something I could do quickly, do easily, and still keep my hair clean. I had to develop a new regimen. So it's like ABCD, very easy to work with. But making natural hair journey fun, doable, growing is the key. So basically there are just 3 steps or 3 parts here. So you clarify your scalp, then of course you feed your hair by deep conditioning your hair, rinse that off, and you seal to keep your hair moisturized through the week until the next week. Then on the very busy day is a 2-part thing. So you just co-wash and seal, or aloe vera treat and seal. Now let me now break it down sequentially, okay? Number 1, I don't use shampoos in my hair anymore. My hair care regimen has deleted shampoos for life. I've been doing this for about 2 to 3 months now. So what do I use now? Apple cider vinegar. Now I actually was researching on things that clarify the scalp, which is the main thing. Why are we washing? We are clarifying our scalp. Even when we use shampoos is so your scalp is clean, yeah, and sort of take up. I don't use a lot of products in my hair. Now in the case where you can't get, I've tried these 2 things now, yeah. In the case where you can't get apple cider vinegar, ginger works as well. Like seriously, we have actually tried it, myself and Vicky is also high porosity, so ginger works just well, apple cider vinegar works just well. Every week now, I'm telling you about weekly, I would dilute 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 to 3 parts water, and put in my spray bottle. Apply that on my scalp. Work in, like massage it and massage it and massage it. Or I do ginger and extract the juice, put in my applicator bottle, apply it on my scalp, massage it and massage it and massage it and massage it real good, and then pour it on my hair as well. So like my hair gets damp with either the apple cider vinegar. Now I'm saying ginger in the case where you cannot access apple cider vinegar, okay? So after I've worked that in, I now cover my hair for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I rinse it out. And after rinsing it out, I go in with my beautiful textures leave-in deep conditioner, rapid repair deep conditioner. I sit for an hour 2, and then when that's done, I'll rinse it out. Now you can go in with heat, either under a steamer, your hooded or is steaming cup, whatever. You can go in with heat and stay for like 15 to 20 minutes depending, and then rinse it off. Now when you rinse it off, you go in with your leave-in conditioner, then I seal in with my butter. After rinsing the deep conditioner while I'm in the shower, I'll then put in my leave-in conditioner and then seal with my shea butter. This is my whipped shea butter, so you can I'll link the video somewhere. So after I seal, I twist that section up and leave it, so when it dries, but your hair is no longer damp. It's still very, very moisturized. Then I put my hair either in a twist or in a style or whatever. And when it's a very busy weekend, I'll probably just do a co-wash and seal with my shea butter, or I would use an aloe vera plant. I'll then use the aloe vera on my scalp and then work it in very well, because it can relieve itchiness, lifts up some sort of build-up and release itchiness, and deeply also moisturizes ear. So I'll just work that in, cover for as long as possible, start off, and then after rinsing it off, regular, seal, and I'm good to go that week. Okay, this actually worked for you if you're high porosity. So for low porosity people, I had to think about you. I don't want to think about just myself. But I'll quickly say now that because you cannot use apple cider vinegar rinse in your hair, because it closes the cuticles of the hair strands, and that's not what you're looking for. Okay, I would recommend you use a shampoo. So now your weekly regimen, yeah, if you're not someone who is so heavy on products, then you would only need hot water to water rinse. So you just water rinse and use your fingers like to kind of remove any sort of slight buildup you may have, and then rinse your hair. Then you do a deep condition, and after deep conditioning your hair, you style. Okay, for you, if you do a water rinse, so to be water rinse, deep condition, and style, that's still a 3 parts for every week. But if you're someone who uses a lot of products, you use gels, you use like heavy creams, which you're not actually supposed to be using heavy creams, but then you are always styling your hair into one thing or the other and using a lot of products in your hair, then you will need a shampoo. Water rinse will do the work for you, because your low porosity products will just sit on your strands, which will now be a moisturizing shampoo and not a clarifying shampoo. Okay, you want to be going in with a clarifying shampoo every week. That will strip your hair too much. You want to apply conditioners to your hair quickly, or an oil, anyone you have, then hop into the shower, wash your hair with a moisturizing shampoo, then deep condition your hair and style. Okay, don't use dudu oshun. Dudu oshun is very, very harsh. You don't want that in your hair. Don't use dudu oshun. I have used dudu oshun. I know someone who has used dudu oshun. Don't use dudu oshun. So let me now tell you about my monthly care regimen. If you're high porosity, you have to include protein treatments in your hair practices. You do this from the 4th week or 6th week or the 8th week. Yeah, you should do a protein treatment. Probably on the 4th week in your regimen, or the 6th week or 5th week. However, instead of using this for your deep condition stage, you switch it up with this. So you do ACV rinse, you put the tea rinse, and then you use this to deep condition your hair that day. This is a protein treatment. So you would have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You've done a tea rinse and a protein treatment, then you rinse your hair and you style. In the place where you're using egg and olive oil, yeah, if your scalp is not exactly dirty, you may skip even clarifying that week. You go with your egg and olive oil, and then you cover with a plastic bag. You leave it in for 30 minutes. After you rinse it out, you then apply your tea rinse. So when you apply your tea rinse, you go with your deep conditioner, because if you just put tea in your hair, yeah, cover it and you rinse it off, I swear you go to the barbing salon, because you won't put your hand in that hair. It's going to be so stiff and so strong. So you want to follow it up with a deep conditioner, so your hair is a balance, you know, it's now strong and as well soft, manageable. So that will be it for the no-poo people. Okay, now if you're high porosity and you're heavy on products, like when I say heavy on products, now I mean styling products, you use gels, gel sprays, you will want to use a shampoo to like at least give your hair a breath from so much products in your hair. So I would say 6 weeks to 8 weeks, which is like telling you once in 2 months. So on that once in that 2 months, when you're supposed to go in with a shampoo, so your protein treatment will suffice as your Prepoo, then you wash your hair, wash your scalp, do a tea rinse. When you put the tea in your hair, you then apply your conditioner and carry on, then rinse it off. Now people with low porosity, you don't need protein treatments as such. Your hair won't really smell to protein treatment because protein treatment kind of lays the cuticles of the hair. You don't want that too tight. So this product is protein treatment, but it's friendly to the low porous people. So you want to inculcate this once in 2 months. You can just have this in your collection once in a while to balance protein and moisture. This is a moisturizing deep conditioner, this is a protein deep conditioner, so you want to balance it up here. So once in 2 months, okay, you can go in with this, or once in 6 weeks, let's say, you can then use this instead of this, just so you're balanced, okay? And then you do a tea rinse. So however you're washing, you're just using a shampoo, so you just do it the other method of the shampoo, then you do a tea rinse and you're good. So in between the week, yeah, you want to ensure your hair is moisturized. Now for low porosity people that moisturize their hair in the bathroom, while after you rinse off, you seal in that moisture there. Now originally a healthy hair stays moisturized for like 3 to 5 days, okay? But I like to stay ahead of my dryness, okay? So I always say you have to pay attention to your hair. I literally do this to my hair. I touch it. I want to know what it's telling me. Are you telling me you're dry? Are you almost getting dry? Are you still really moisturized? Depending on my style. Like now my hair has been in this twist for I think 5 days now, and I moisturized it once, which was on the 4th day, which was yesterday. Now when I wear styles out, I moisturize my hair every day. So when I come back, I'll then spritz my hair and work that in and then twist it up or thread it, whatever, and then pack it up. On the next day I unravel, go ahead, because the weather is hot, except for now the weather is not really hot, but at that time the weather was hot, so I did moisturize my hair every day. So just pay attention to your hair. If you're in twists, you may moisturize like once in that week. If your hair is out, then you want to actually give it a lot of water because it evaporates faster since it's not like held together. You don't have to use butters or leave-in conditioners every day. That would lead to serious product buildup. You don't want that. Spritz bottle does moisturize your hair and you're good. Now this is your yearly regimen. Every 6 months you want to trim your ends, yeah, because you may have gathered single strand knots, split ends, you know, wear and tear from the weather, from your clothes, from wherever. Just look at your flowers. Look at a garden. A garden that is trimmed and pruned will certainly blossom than a garden that or flower that is just left to freestyle. So you want to trim your ends every 6 months, but then pay attention to your ends. If you make a style and you see your ends that there's a single strand knot, you can figure it's just careless on its own, just chop it off, yeah? So you dust your ends if you think it's necessary. So very importantly, if you're a natural babe and you don't have either this or this, you'll struggle basically. But you're done washing your hair and then you put in this goodness in your hair and then you go to bed and you dash it nicely to your pillow. Like your hair will dry out, your hair will, you struggle with moisture, your hair will then start to break because dry hair breaks. So you would need to have something like this or this so that you keep that moisture in for as long as it should naturally stay. I hope this video did not confuse you but has convinced you that natural hair regimen is doable and workable, fun and easy. Now you'd wonder when and how I detangle my hair, but there's a detangling video, so I'd love you watch that video. It's all encompassing. So thank you for watching, and if this video just told you natural hair is fun and possible to do and easy, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.